John, you're on News 96.5. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning to you.
Hey.
Hey, I have a quick question for you. My family and I got a German Shepherd puppy a couple days ago. Now, I'm pretty sure homeowners insurance isn't going to insure the dog. So what I was thinking of doing, there's a separate liability policy I can get with another company specifically for the dog. Does that sound okay?
John, it sounds okay with me, but I would question whether or not your dog is really covered or not covered under your existing homeowner's policy. Why do you think that it's not automatically covered?
Well, I'm almost positive the German Shepherd's on what they call the blacklist down here.
Okay.
So I'm actually pretty confident of that. So before I got the dog, I did a whole bunch of research, and I found a couple really reputable insurance companies locally that actually have a dog, a bite, just specifically for dog bite protection liability. And you can get up to $300,000. So I don't want to risk losing my current homeowner's insurance. Before I open a can of worms with them, I was thinking about just getting a separate liability policy to protect myself and my wife if anything was to happen with the dog.
John, I'm always encouraging people to be well insured, so you fit right into what I tell people to do anyway. John, just out of curiosity, how much is a policy premium for something like that?
The highest policy, the $300,000, is about $600 a year.
Okay.
And then it goes. I probably wasn't going to do the $300,000. They have a $100,000 policy for about a little under $300 a year, which in my mind is worth it.
And John, what other dogs are on the blacklist? I've never heard this term before, but I imagine it might be pit bulls. But I wouldn't have thought German Shepherds would be on that list. But what other dogs?
Yeah. Well, and it's weird because I'm actually from New York and we don't have this. So. But down in the southern states, there's a blacklist, and if you research it, there's Rottweilers, there's pit bulls, there's anything that's a large breed dog is on this blacklist, except, black labs are not on it, but Great Danes are on the blacklist, surprisingly. But there's just a whole bunch of them. King Corso, Rottweiler, German Shepherd, pit bull, and a bunch of others.
Well, John, thank you.
It's just a blacklist that insurance companies won't insure.
Thank you for educating us today, and thank goodness toy poodles are not on there because, I wouldn't have thought my little Max could hurt anybody.
Little Max.
The toy poodle.
Sweet little Max.
So, I can imagine that pit bulls would be on there. And I tell you what, first of all, let's go. Florida law says, folks, that you are absolutely, positively, no ifs, ands, and buts. You are responsible for everything your pet does. So, I'm sure there's some pit bull owners out there that think they're the sweetest dogs in the world. But I tell you what, I bet the average pit bull owner doesn't have this separate policy for insurance. And what happens when that pit bull hurts somebody?
Tom, absolutely. And I find what he said, I did not know that there were companies out there that's all that they did.
Yeah.
So that's
if you're a home insurance agent out there listening to our show right now, and you can tell us about something about this blacklist for certain kinds of dogs not being covered under homeowners policies, hey, we'd love to hear about you. I think that's kind of interesting.